just a quick note before we start the video, I just want to say that the gameplay in the background was provided by ARJJM5. Now, if you don't know about him, he is an awesome dualtage and montage creator. So, although he's not uploading regularly at the minute, he could well be getting back into that very, very soon. So, go check out his channel. Big thank you to him for providing the content that you're seeing in the background right now. And without further ado, let's dive straight in with the video. Hey guys, TheGamingGeek here, and welcome to this video where we're going to be talking about the patch update that's recently happened to Black Ops 2. Now, I don't normally cover these things, but I thought as a one-off, I'll do it. If you do want to see me cover more patch updates for Black Ops 2, then don't forget to let me know in the comment section down below, and my voice just went, but I may just do that. So, I know by this time, a lot of the other bigger YouTubers probably has covered this sort of thing, so you don't need to point that out to me. I'm fully aware of that, but, you know, I thought maybe not everyone watches them, so if you're watching this right now, chances are you may not have seen the update, know what's in it, so I'm going to go through it. Now, to start off, there has been a few bugs to do with the update, things like game freezing, things you downloaded before not appearing anymore. One of the biggest fixes, I just looked at Twitter from iArianTV. If you were having a problem with the Xbox freeze, if you start your console with Black Ops 2, if you start with, not in the game, you're just on the main menu, you sign out, then you boot up the game, and then when you're on the main menu of the game, you sign it into Xbox Live. That should sort that out for you. Now, that's just for Xbox. I'm not sure. This update, I think, has only come through on Xbox at the moment, so I don't know about PS3 and PC. They probably will come at a later date, but at the moment, I just know about the Xbox update. So if anyone does have the other console and wants to update on regards to them, then just put it in the comment section down below, and I'll have a good read, and so can everyone else. So there we are. So that's a quick note on that. There has been a few bugs. But the update didn't just patch things, it also did bring new features. Now, there are 6 new personalization packs that are available for download. There is each pack comes with 1 camo, 1 themed calling card, and 3 unique reticles. Now, there's a whole list of them, as I said, the 6. And I didn't cover them myself, but I did create the thumbnails for a guy who has covered them. That is Vicstar123. I'm sure most of you on my channel are aware of him. So if you go to channel, I'll put a link in the description to one of the videos, or just a link to his channel, and you can go and watch them if you are interested in that. And go check them out. So, the Season Pass holders will now be reminded that you can download previous content that you maybe have not got before. So maybe you've got the Season Pass, and you've forgotten to download one of the DLC, or deleted it by accident, or whatever. Basically, they've now added an update in there so that it will remind you, going, hey, did you know you haven't downloaded this? And then you can download it, because, it's paying that sort of money. It's only fair that you're kept up to date to make sure you're making the most out of it. Now, give me 1 second. I just need to drink some tea. Now, I was just going to say that I didn't want to cut the commentary up. I wanted it to be one straight live thing. But then my mum started hoovering downstairs, and I realised my door wasn't shut, so it was quite loud. So, yeah, there we are. I've sorted that out. Now, the next thing is to do with game balancing. Now, this is a very, very big thing to a lot of Call of Duty players. A lot of them say the game is in balance, and Treyarch have continued to show their support to try and say that they are supporting balancing the game and trying to make it as fair as they can. Now, I'm sure, from Twitter, I know for sure that these guns that have been balanced have caused a bit of a uproar. A lot of people have been really annoyed at it, but from me watching people play, I sort of can see why they've done it, because these guns clearly sort of stand out from the crowd in the amount of people that are using them, and that normally sort of means that they are very, very good. So the first one is the AN94. The damage has slightly been reduced. Now, it's more as in the damage at long ranges. They've sort of taken a few feet off the range to get a 3-hit kill or more, or whatever. It's sort of now, rather than a 3-hit kill, it may take more to kill that person. So it's sort of, the end is sort of dropped off a bit more than it did previously. So that's not a massive deal, honestly. If you go on the game, I'm sure you'll find it hard, unless you're in like a 3-bar lobby, to notice the difference since the update. So it's not really a massive thing, although some people have still been complaining about it. Now, one of the bigger differences now is on the snipers. They've made 2 nerfs, is what they call them. Nerf is when they basically make the gun worse, and then they call it buff when they actually improve the performance of the weapon. So they've done 2 nerfs. One of them is to the DSR 50. Now, basically, in short terms, they've decreased the rate of fire on the weapon, meaning that you can't get your follow-up shot quite as quick. Now, David Vonderhaar did explain a little more about this on his Twitter. Basically, what he's saying is the fire time was 0.2 seconds, and now it's double at 0.4. The rechamber time was 1 second, and now it's 1.1, so slightly more. And the sprint time with the gun was 0.25 seconds. It's now 0.3 seconds. And the sprint time out, after sprinting to stop, was 0.25 seconds. It's now 0.3. So he's added the same amount both ends to the total sprint in time and the sprint out time. So how long it takes you to get into your sprint with a weapon and how long it takes you to get out your sprint. So those are slight changes. I know a few people aren't so happy with it, but it does help with the gun balancing. The DSR was used an awful lot. I know the ballista is sort of the second most used sniper, and basically the same sort of thing has been done to it, but on a smaller scale. So the difference but after the patch on the ballista is less than it was on the DSR 50. The DSR 50 has taken really the hit on the patch. It is the biggest gun affected. So yeah, let me know what you think of that in the comment section down below. Whether you think it's a good idea or not, let me know. I'm not really going to go much into the zombie side of things. It's not really my speciality, and there is a lot of information here. That really is. It is a massive list. It's all to do with berries. There's been a lot of bugs. A lot of it really to do with your friend Leroy that helps you. A lot of bugs where he'd been trapped in areas and he can't follow you. All that's been fixed, and also some glitch point areas where you're sort of in an area where zombies can't get you and you can get to high rounds. I know that does annoy a lot of hardcore zombie players. So a lot of things like that have been fixed, but the full list is in the description. Just click on the link and you can read it all to yourself. And that's basically all I have to say on the patch. That is basically it. As I said, you can go read more about it if you want. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Let me know what you think on the gun nerfs. Do you think it is a good thing or a bad thing? Do you feel the game with a patch is more balanced? If you have had a chance to try it, let me know as well. And like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next video. But as always, drink tea and game on.